everyone, it's Shara from Shara Made Crochet back for another video. I hope this video is finding you well and in good spirits. In today's video, I wanted to talk about some yarn email that I got. Now, I've been trying, and somewhat failing, but I've been trying to mostly use up my yarn stash and not to really buy any more yarn for myself. The one that I'm going to show you right now is a treat myself yarn, because my birthday and Mother's Day are 2 weeks apart, and so I thought that I would just go ahead and buy myself something pretty. So that's what I did. So this yarn, actually, I bought it the day after Mother's Day and it arrived on my birthday. So it's those two presents in one, and it was worth it. So, because this is a somewhat expensive yarn. Somewhat expensive. It is expensive. Anyways, the yarn that I bought is my Melodyy. I've heard it pronounced Wolltraum and Wolltraum. It is 500 grams and I guess 1600 meters, and it's a 4-ply. And it's called Dance in the Dark. And this is the yarn. Isn't it glorious? It's one of their new colorways. They have so many colorways though that, like, I don't know where I was going with that. They have like over 300 colorways, so. But yeah, this is the 500 gram ball, and I do plan on making myself a skirt, like a gradient skirt with this pattern, or with this yarn. For reference, this is what a 100 gram ball looks like. This is in black, which is perfect because the end color for this one is black. But this is the difference between 1 and 500 grams. So that is my treat myself yarn that I got. That was the last time I bought something with the idea that I was going to make or use it to make something for myself. Then the next yarn that I have is one of my, so I got this idea that I wanted to make a skirt for a friend of mine. Most of my friends are very tomboyish and they mostly just wear jeans and a shirt. I'm starting to like skirts, which is why I bought the yarn that I did. But I do have a friend of mine who is very girly. One of her favorite colors is brown, and she likes to pair it with like a soft pink. And I think that's really pretty, especially, and she makes it look super good. So I decided to buy a yarn. It's a thread, but it's much better than that Gazelle princess yarn, because I've worked with this many a times before, so I know what I'm getting myself into using this yarn. Anyways, here it is. And it's a variegated color, as you can see. It's got like copper, and let's see, there's purple in here, there's like a dark green, and so it'll match with actually like all of these colors plus the pink that she likes to use. And I know that she likes this colorway because I made her a small shawl out of it, so I know that she'll like it. So yeah, I bought 2 of these. This is, by the way, sorry, I'm like all over the place, I guess. So let me tell you about the specs. This is Valley Yarns Tencel. It's an 8/2 Tencel, and it's mostly used for weaving, I believe, because they're always talking about warp and weft, I think is the terminology for it, but I can't be certain because I don't weave. There we go. Let's just do it like this. So anyways, the colorway is called Tashkent, and I don't actually know if I'm saying that right. It's spelled Tashkent. So I am assuming that that's how it's pronounced. This is a 1 pound cone, and I believe this thing has about 3,300 yards. I bought 2 of these, and I am planning on doing 1 strand at a time with a 2mm crochet hook. This is also expensive. I put a lot of thought into whether or not I wanted to use this yarn for the skirt, and the answer was clearly yes. This is the one that I kept coming back to because this is the one that she's always drawn towards. So, yeah. So the skirt that I'm planning on making, after every repeat, it increases. So it is going to be pretty exponentially like wider on the bottom. She's not, so I'm very petite. And she's, I think, 5'11", which is humongous. Well, not humongous, but she is so tall. And she is wider than me just because naturally she is a taller and wider person than me. And so knowing me, I know what I can get away with, but if I buy more than what I need, I would still be happy, because I can always find something else to do with that yarn. So totally fine if I bought way more than I need. I don't care. But yeah, it's one of those ones that like after every like set of rows, the repeat increases so that you can get a flare in your skirt. And I'm pretty sure that I would, for the length that I'm looking at, I definitely think I'm pushing 2 balls of yarn, or 2 cones of yarn. Anyways, I just wanted to show you some yarn that I got, because it'll probably be a while before I do any more yarn, like actual purchasing of yarn. So yeah, I am 2 seconds away from getting into ramble mode, so I'm gonna cut it off here. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.